Up here.
You're good, Jess.
I'm good to go? Okay, well we're going to start. It's like everybody's about standing up. Let's come to a standing position. Point your toes straight forward. You're going to take a deep breath in, raise those arms up. And out. Bend your knees a little bit. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend those knees a little more. Breathe in. Breathe out, bend those knees as much as you can. Breathe in. Now just slowly bring your arms down by your side. Turn your feet and knees to the corner. Widen your stance. Same thing. Breathe in. Arms come up. Breathe out. Bend your knees a little bit. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend those knees a little more. Breathe in. Bend those knees as much as you can. Breathe in. Just slowly bring your arms down by your side. Walk your feet back in. Point your toes straight forward. Reach up to the ceiling. Reach up right and left. Warm up the side of your body. And touch the ceiling as you reach. And let's do two more. One more. Your hands down by your side. Roll your shoulders to the back. Start to move your elbows a little bit with that roll. Now circle your elbows. Slow and gentle. Just warming up the body. Good, let's do two more. One more. And now roll your shoulders forward. Just the shoulders. Start to move your elbows with that. Now circle your elbows. My muscles getting warm. Let's do two more. One more. Bring your arms out to the side. Start with your palms facing down. Bring your hands in front. Round your back. Flip your palms to the ceiling. Open your arms. Open your chest. Palms down. Round your back. Palms up. Open up. Palms down. Palms up. So we're warming up your back and your chest here. And open. Let's do two more. And open. One more. Open. Now bring your hands in front. Clasp your fingers, palms away. Round that back, chin to chest. Separate through your shoulder blades. Stretch through your back. And we'll hold here a few seconds. Release those hands, clasp with the small of your back. Pull away, bring your shoulder blades together. Lift your chin just a little. Open up, stretch through your chest. And release those hands. Take your right arm out to the side, start with your palm down. Bring it across, flip your palm to the ceiling, open it back up. Palm down, palm up. Try to isolate that movement in your shoulder. Your torso stays perfectly still. Warm up your shoulder. And good, let's do two more. One more. Bring that arm across. Take your other arm, pull it towards you. Press your shoulder down, away from your ear. We'll hold here a few seconds. And let's release that arm. arms to the left side. Start with your palm down. Bring it across, flip your palm to the ceiling, open it up. Now slowly moving in and out of a stretch helps warm up the muscles. If you concentrate on your shoulder, you'll feel the muscle getting warm. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Bring it across, pull it in, press your shoulder down away from your ear. And release that arm. Grab your roller. Place that right in front of you. Keep your fingertips on there, just lightly rest those fingertips on there. Keep your arms straight, back straight, legs straight. Push that roller away. That's until you feel a little stretch in your hamstring. And then slowly come back up. Good. Let's do that again. Push that away. Feel a little stretch in your hamstrings. Slowly come back up. And let's do 2 more. It's moving in and out of that stretch, warming up your legs, your hamstrings. 1 more time. And come up. This time, keep your arms straight, back straight, but bend those knees. Bend your knees, straight back, go down. Now round your back as you come. Again, bend your knees, flat back, go down. Round your back, come up. 2 more. And 1 more time. Very good. Let's go ahead and sit down. Take your roller with you. Place that roller right in front of you. I want you to have your calf muscles on the roller. You're going to press your legs down into the roller. The amount of pressure you put in is up to you. So one option is just to press down, bend and straighten your legs. Now if you turn your toes in, it's going inside of your muscle. If you turn your toes out, it's going outside. Another option is to lift your hips. You have to use the upper body to lift yourself. So if you get tired, you can always rest for a second, shake it off, and jump back up. Now one more option is to put one leg on top of the other, either with your hips on the floor or lifting your hips. This puts more pressure into the muscle. If you're only doing one leg, let's switch. Get equal amount on both sides. You can roll each muscle group for 1 or 2 minutes. You don't need to hurry through this. All right, let's come to a stop. Bring that roller towards the bend of your knees. Now there's 3 options here. One option from your hands or your fists. Lift your hips about 1 inch or 2. Press yourself forward and back. Another option, if it's difficult to lift, you can use your outside leg to help lift. Just do one leg at a time. And if you have shoulder or wrist issues, you can also lay down. Put your hamstrings on that roller and just bring your feet in and out. That will roll the muscle. You can pick which option works best for you. If you put one leg on top of the other, it's more pressure into the roller. And again, I like to turn my toes in and out. It hits that muscle differently. You turn your toes in versus out versus straight up. Give you a couple more seconds. If you're only doing one leg, make sure you switch. Put your hips down. Push that roller off to the side. Don't let it go anywhere. I like to roll away. Now let's stretch your legs. Bring your right leg straight in front of you. Now if you want, you're welcome to turn so your heels resting on the mat. We're going to stretch your hamstrings first. Option 1, walk your hands down your leg until you feel a stretch. Option 2, take that strap on the bottom of your foot and pull your chest down. Now this other leg, you can have it bent. If that's not comfortable, go ahead and straighten it out. Stretch, lengthen through the back of your leg. And come up. Everybody grab your strap. Let's put that around the ball of your right foot. Sit up tall, flex your foot. Pull back on the strap. You can hold each stretch for about 10 to 30 seconds, depending on how much time you have. We're stretching our calf here. Also trying to lengthen through that Achilles tendon right there in the back of your heel. Let's release that strap, switch legs. Left side, option 1, walk your hands down your leg. Option 2, strap goes around the bottom of your foot and then pull. And your other leg could be bent or straight. Doesn't matter. Stretching, lengthening through the back of your leg. And come up. Everybody grab your strap. That around the ball of your left foot. Sit up tall, flex your foot. Pull back on the strap. Stretching your calf, lengthening through that Achilles tendon. Now the goal here is to try to get your foot to go past 90 degrees. So you can lengthen through that Achilles tendon. And release that strap, put it off to the side. Take your roller again. That goes right across your mat. This time you're going to lay on it. We're going to roll your quads. Have that start right about the top of your legs, on your elbows. Pull your stomach in to protect your lower back. Walk your arms away from you. Let that roll across the top of your legs. Stop before it gets to your knee. Only on muscle. Stay only on muscle. And then walk it back so it goes back to the top of your legs. Now, if you turn your toes out, it's that muscle differently than if you turn your toes in. You have your feet pointing straight at the floor. You find a spot that really hurts, stay there. Maybe it all hurts, I don't know. Try to get that lactic acid built up out of your muscle. That's where the soreness comes from. Let me roll that out. Now, if you want, you can do one leg at a time. Lift one leg off, put all your body weight in one leg. It's quite intense. Then switch. Be here for another couple seconds. Roll back towards the top of your legs. Come off that roller. Push that off to the side. Now lay down on your stomach. Let's stretch your quads now that we've rolled them. Option 1, from your stomach, reach back, same arm as leg. Option 2, you can come onto your side. Sometimes it's easier to reach your foot that way. Option 3, take your strap, Now strap around your ankle, either from your side or from your stomach. Get your knees close together. Pull your foot towards your glute and press your hip forward. And breathe. Remember to breathe. Hold here another couple seconds. And release that leg. Let's switch to the other side. Again, from your stomach, from your side. Use your strap. Get your knees as close together as you can. Pull your foot towards your glute. And then press your hip forward. And breathe. Hold here another couple seconds. Release that leg. Press yourself up onto your hands and knees. Grab your roller again. See mine roll away. Grab it. Now right across your mat. Now this time we're going to sit on it. And roll your glute. Be careful as you sit down, because they like to roll. Pick one side. We're going to roll one side at a time. Straighten out that leg on the side you're working on. Lean back to support yourself. Now press with your hand so that rolls up towards the top of your hip. And then press with your foot to bring yourself back. Top of your hip, back to where your glute and your hamstring meet. And feel free to transfer your body weight around a little bit, so it hits the muscle in different spots. This is option 1 with a straight leg. Option 2 would be to stretch it as you roll it. So if I'm on my right side, across my right ankle, so that glute is stretched and rolled. Some people like that, some people don't. It's okay if you don't like it. You don't have to do it. Just an option. Give you a couple more seconds on this side. And carefully sit up. Switch to your other glute. Straighten out that leg. Lean back to support yourself. And then press your hands so you roll about the top of your hip, where your glute and your hamstring meet. Feel free to transfer your body weight around a little bit. And if you want, you can stretch it as you roll it. Cross that ankle on the side you're working on. So if you're on your left side, cross your left ankle. Give you a couple more seconds on this other side. Try to be balanced out on both sides. And let's carefully sit up. Next, we're going to roll the outside of your leg. It's your IT band. It's very tender for most people, especially if this is your first time rolling it. So I will set you up right on the side of your leg. Bottom leg needs to be straight. Straighten that leg out. Hips are stacked one on top of the other. You can bend your top leg if you want. Helps take some of the body weight out of the roller. And you're going to pull, so you go from your knee to your hip. And I know it's tender, we won't be here very long. The more you can do this though over time, the better it gets, I promise. And it helps alleviate a lot of back and knee pain. Alright, go ahead and stop. Switch sides. We won't be there very long. Let's get that IT band used to being rolled. And you can work up on the time you spend on it as you go. Make sure that bottom leg is straight. Straighten it out. Needs to be straight. Hips are stacked. Now when you're ready, you can straighten your top leg also. So you have all your body weight in that roller. couple months to work up to that. All right, come off. You're welcome. Push that roller to the side. Done with that. Let's stretch those muscles. Lay on your back. Make sure your strap's close by. Knees bent, feet flat. Let's cross your right ankle over your knee. Lift your foot and feel a stretch in that right glute. If you want, you can put your hands behind that left leg and pull. You can also use your strap behind your leg, around the bottom of your foot. Sounds my favorite. Pull that leg in. Take some big, deep breaths right here. Breathe. Hold here. Couple more seconds. And release that leg. Put your foot down flat. Next, I want to stack your knees one on top of the other. Put the right knee on the top. Arms out to the side. Palms are flat. Glue your shoulders to the floor. Slowly drop your knees to the right. Slow and gentle. Spine twist. Inhale, bring your knees to center. Exhale, drop those knees to the left. Slow and gentle. Always be gentle with your spine. Inhale, bring those knees to center. Take your strap. That goes around the bottom of your right foot. Straighten your leg up to the ceiling. Now bend your knee towards your chest. Straighten that leg. Try to get as straight as you can. Flex your foot, push your heel up to the ceiling. Again, bend your knee. And straighten your leg. Push your heel to the ceiling. One more time, bend your knee. And straighten, try to get that leg straight. Push your heel to the ceiling. Stay here. Now, if you want, you can intensify this stretch by pressing your hip down into the floor. So you press your hip down, push your heel up on that same leg. And breathe. Couple more seconds. Next, let's take both straps in your right hand, same hand as leg. Keep your body centered in the mat as you open your leg out to the side. Inner thigh stretch. Make sure both hips are flat. If you want, you can lift your other foot, put your hand around your knee. That part's optional. Make sure both hips are flat. Let's release that knee, put your foot back down. Inhale as your right leg comes up to the center. Next, straighten out that bottom leg on the mat. Let's get that leg out of the way. Transfer both straps to your left hand. Keep your shoulders flat as you pull your right leg across your body. Your right hip will lift. Just keep your shoulders flat. Feel stretch the outside of your leg. And breathe. Inhale, let's bring that right leg back up to the center. Bend your knee, release the strap. That strap to the side. Let's do all the stretches now on the left. Cross your left ankle over your knee, lift your foot. And you can pull your leg in tighter with your hands behind that right leg. You can use the strap behind your leg or around the bottom of your foot. Pull that in. Take some big deep breaths. Breathe. Let's get some oxygen into your muscles. Release that leg, put your foot down flat. Next, we'll stack your knees. Left knee is on the top this time. Arms out to the side, palms are flat, pull your shoulders down. Slowly drop those knees to the left. Slow and gentle with that spine twist. Inhale, bring your knees to center. Exhale, drop them to the right. Slow and gentle. Inhale, bring your knees to center. Take your strap. It goes around the bottom of your left foot. Straighten your leg up to the ceiling. And bend your knee towards your chest. Straighten that leg again. Try to get it straight. Flex your foot. Push your heel to the ceiling. Bend your knee. And straighten. Push your heel to the ceiling. One more time. Bend that knee. Now straighten it. Try to get that leg straight. Push your heel to the ceiling. Stay here. If you want, you can press your hip down into the floor. Pressing your hip down, pushing your heel up on that same leg. Next, let's take both straps in your left hand, same hand as leg. Keep your body centered as you open your leg directly to the side. Inner thigh stretch. If you want, you can lift your other foot, put your hand around your knee. Make sure both hips are flat on that mat. Release your knee, put your foot back down. Inhale, as that left leg comes up to the center. Next, straighten out your bottom leg on the mat. Let's get that leg out of the way. Transfer your straps to your right hand. Keep your shoulders flat as you pull your left leg across your body. Your left hip will lift. Make sure both shoulders are flat. Stretch to the outside of your leg. And breathe. Inhale, let's bring that leg back up to the center. Bend your knee, release the strap, put the strap to the side. Roll onto your side. Push yourself to a sitting position. Go slowly. Last thing, just take a deep breath in and out. Take a bow. And give yourselves a hand. Good job. Thank you so much for coming.